All right, man. What's up, y'all? We back again. Episode 4 of Player Perspective with Dre and Big Ham. I'm Big Ham. Obviously, that's Dre. How you doing, Dre?
I'm good, bro. Like you said, glad to be back for another week 4. Talking about the good, the bad, the pretty, and the ugly.
Let's get it. Interesting week. Great week of games we had. A lot happened. Y'all game had a rain delay. St. Louis had a great week. The Brahmas' new quarterback got them the dub. Arlington unfortunately dropped to 0-4. So let's just, let's go in order. Let's talk about, what happened this past week. Let's start with the first game, the Showboats versus St. Louis. We see St. Louis took it 32-17. AJ McCarron had another great game. Shout out to Ja'Cory Pearson, his first game back. He made an immediate impact, got in the end zone as well. So you just see how dangerous that offense is with him added to the lineup. That's gonna be scary. What was your take on that game?
Yeah, man. Like St. Louis came to play. I picked St. Louis to win, so I feel like they was gonna come out starting fast. Their defense is just real disruptive, and they got a lot of weapons. That was Peasy first game back, so he brought a lot of juice to that offense. He brought a lot of juice to the team for real. The fans was engaged, and they really imposed their will on Memphis. So kudos to them.
Yeah. Hey, no, definitely. Shout out to St. Louis fans. I really feel like they holding it down. They constantly leading the league in attendance. They competing with some of the major league teams in that city as far as attendance. So shout out to the St. Louis fans, man. That's kind of a topic I wanted to touch on this week too. Is what can the UFL do to get some of these numbers up? Because other than San Antonio and St. Louis, some of these attendance numbers are just, not really great, especially a team like Birmingham, where I feel like they've had so much success. Birmingham doesn't have an NFL team. Like would think that more people would go to those games, but you played there last week, so kind of how was the atmosphere there? Did the fans play a factor at all?
Yeah, they did at times, but I feel like as the season goes on and the UFL gets more exposure, more fans will start to buy in. It's hard to buy into something when every time you buy into it, the league folds. So I feel like with this league, two leagues combining, it'll be some stability, and with that, we'll bring more fans. But as a player, I'm not really too worried about the fans unless we go on somewhere like St. Louis, that's a dome, or San Antonio, that's a dome. That's when it really plays a factor. But when it's a house game, you kind of can weather the storm. You'll be all right.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't want to get too much. I got something to say about the Birmingham fans a little bit later. But we're gonna wait till we get on that game. So back to the Showboat St. Louis game. Bro, from what I'm seeing, man, Memphis need to do better job of protecting Cookies, man. They're gonna get him hurt out there. Took another big hit this week, went into the medical tent. Can we pull that hit up?
That knocks Cookus out. So the ball gets stripped off the edge, and then the stunt right there ends it. Clearly you see Cookus holding his right shoulder.
Also, guys, say Surratt.
Yeah, man. It's just you hate to see it. Whenever you see a guy hit the ground, their head snap back like that, that's a dangerous hit. That's always dangerous. Cook is again showing his toughness, though. Finishing the game, getting back out there, and just showing that he's willing to stand in the pocket, take a hit. Shout out to Cookies, but yeah, the Showboats definitely gotta fix some of their protection. Right there, it's just like the left tackle just got beat for the strip. And then, late breakdown from the guard, let the D tackle in for a free hit on his quarterback, which, as a guard, you got to try to, block as long as you can, not let them get them late shots on your quarterback, especially when the ball's gone.
Facts.
That's it. Facts.
I mean, you said everything. I mean, 3 minutes got down. You said everything I was thinking of. I mean, everything you said was pretty accurate. I mean, that game was just lopsided, bro. It was a lopsided game. St. Louis, came to play. And yeah, Memphis got some leaks on the O line, and that's just what it is. They got to get together. It's professional football, and there's a lot of guys out here who are at home or still training, and they'll be able to get an opportunity, hopefully. So
Definitely. All right, now we can move on to the DC Birmingham game. I picked Birmingham to win, obviously, but I did get them 10 points against y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all kept it close.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it was a good game. It was a great game. I just feel like we didn't capitalize when we had the opportunities to capitalize. We didn't, put our foot on their necks when we had the opportunity to end the game. We kept them in it, and then, and that's what this league is about. Like, it's been already 5 games that have been won by field goals or last-minute drives. So when you let a team stick in it and you don't really, put the pedal to the metal, things like that happen against good teams. So just like we did against Arlington, we got the same thing done against us the following week. So we got to take this loss and learn how to finish. I feel like earlier in the season, our point was trying to start fast. When we started fast, we just didn't finish strong. Now we got to start fast and finish strong, and continue to play hard and see where that takes us.
Definitely.
But it was a good game though. That's it.
Yeah, no, it was a really good game. It was exciting. I feel like how much do you think the rain delay kind of affected your momentum, and how do you think that kind of played a factor into the outcome of the game?
It affected our momentum like a lot, but things like that happen. That's a part of the game. That's not none of us as players or coaches or staff. That's not none of our first rain delay. We've all been in rain delays before, so we can't try to put that as a reason that we lost. But obviously, it played a role in the game for both teams. They just dealt with it better than we did. We came out and we gave them 2 points in the ball right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? So. And we ended up losing by 2 points. So, it's a plethora of things that we can, point out. But at the end of the day, we got to finish strong. But we definitely see, promising plays, and we've seen some progress in our offense and in our defense and in our special teams from this game. So we know we are headed in the right direction.
Definitely. Yeah. So shout out to the Birmingham Stallions fans, because I know I was just kind of talking about how I feel like they should have more people at games. But for those fans that were there, they stuck it out even in the rain delay. We got a funny clip we could pull up right quick of them in the rain.
An hour, 26-minute lightning delay means nothing to these guys. When you can air guitar in a downpour at a football game in the UFL.
That's funny. That's lit. Hour and 26 minutes. Them guys in the rain with no shirt on. One of them, I hope they not sick, bro. That's crazy. I know they coughing today, because that's crazy. Rain with no shirt on for an hour 30 minutes is insane. Hey, well, shout out to them guys for sticking it out.
Not to them boys on this, bro.
Huh?
I don't care about them. You want to get them?
Hey, bro, look, bro, you lost, bro. They was lit.
This ain't no shout out podcast, man. We ain't shouting out them fans.
Bro, I'm shouting out them fans because they holding it down for the league, bro.
Man,
that's what we need.
Miller Lights, man.
We need diehard fans in this league. That's what's gonna keep the league growing. I'm for the people. Shout out to them Stallions fans, man. Also in Stallions news, Scooby Wright is retiring. You pull up, we got a graphic on that. Yeah, that's sad to see. I know he was a fan favorite.
That boy retiring now. Yeah, bro. Oh, like Mike Oscott out there tripping. That boy got a neck roll, all type of injury. Gotta go ahead.
Nah, bro. I think what it is I think it's just the injuries. I think they just taking a toll on his body. I think he just recently got married. So, it's a lot. That boy said it was time to hang him up. I know that's gonna be a tough loss for the fans. He was a fan favorite out there in Birmingham, league favorite, a lot of personality. big presence on social media. So I definitely hate to see it, but shout out to him. You feel me? And good luck on whatever he decides to do in the future. But yeah, back to the game. So, man, Stallions decided to start Matt Corral. Yeah, we still talking about the game. Just because y'all lost, don't mean we're finna brush over it. Anyway, bro, Stallions start Matt Corral. He made some key mistakes in that game that really kept y'all in it. 2 fumbles. The second one was almost a touchdown, but he got called back by just the luck of somebody's fingertip touching the guy. So what do you think about the decision to start Matt Corral? And do you think this game kind of cemented? Maybe we just need to stick to Adrian Martinez, because when Adrian Martinez got to start, the win was a lot cleaner.
I mean, the win was a lot cleaner, but it wasn't against the DC defenders. So what you got to understand is those fumbles wasn't Matt Corral's fault. Those were mesh fumbles. So you don't know what happened with the mesh. It wasn't like he was running with the ball and somebody poked it out 2 times. Those were handoff mesh problems. So those wasn't like his fumbles, even though they might be on, in the stat line as his fumbles, but those are just bad meshes. I feel like Bro balled out, honestly, because if you watch the game and the plays that he made and the timing that he made them was spot on. That slant to Amari, the corner to tight end Sternberger. He had the plethora and some of them slants he threw. We sent 0 at him, and he identified the 0 and threw hot a couple times. I mean, just as a quarterback and how I see the game, like, he played the game he needed to play to say that, or to stay in the competition with him and Adrian Martinez. I didn't think he played a game of now I should think Adrian Martinez should start. Nah, I feel like he balled out and he played a tough game. He did his thing. I give credit where credit is due. So I don't know who's gonna be the starter now because he played a good game for sure.
That second fumble for sure was a mesh fumble, dropped handoff between him and the running back. That first one, I don't know. They had a lot of action on that play, and I don't think he got the ball out of the way, huh?
It was the same play.
I could have sworn that first one it was like a fake end around too with the handoff.
And then it was the same play both times.
Well, yeah, that first time I think he should have got the ball out the way of the guy coming around. He stuck that ball out.
I mean, those plays don't matter. It's like we can't even bring them up because it's like those plays happened before the good plays happened, to which is the reason why they won a game. Like, so those fumbles, they don't matter no more. They kind of disappear because he did what he needed to do. He put his team in a position to win. So it's like, as a quarterback,
you can't say it don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I almost scored off the second one.
And none of that matters because at the end of the game, he still drove his team down the field to hit a field goal. He had three key throws on that last drive to put them boys in field goal range, bro. And
I get what you're saying, but you're not gonna say the fumbles just don't matter, though.
They don't.
But let's pull up that last drive. Let's watch that last drive.
Put it on his right leg one more time. Corral on first down, over the middle, finds Kane into defender territory at the 49. It's a first down. Down and 10 at the 49. Corral down the sideline, caught and tossed out of bounds. Amari Rodgers out of bounds. Corral, catch is made. Now are they going to have to use that last time out? They will. Good snap. Good hold. Perfect. Ahmed's kick is right down the middle. And Birmingham leads with 4 seconds to play.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. That's 3. They got the.
Hey, Skip Holtz going and everybody get off the field after the kick is hilarious, bro.
You think them brothers think about Adrian after that? That's what make a quarterback. That's what make quarterbacks good in the NFL. Can you do that? Can you be in the 50 seconds to go?
I understand he came in clutch at the end, but Adrian Martinez had a much cleaner game to me.
They wasn't playing against our defense. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I understand
Our
it's different teams, but
like,
just
we got 2 first-round draft picks on the outside. Everybody else damn near returned.
Bro, they just got but all them catches on that last drive was on them. So
they wasn't. Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. So you got to give credit where credit is due.
I'm giving credit. I don't know what they're gonna do, but it's gonna be interesting to see. But I do feel like they need to make a decision. I mean, well, who knows? They might just ride out the 2-quarterback system all the way into the sunset. But I feel like a decision needs to be made. It's a hard decision to make.
Spring league, bro. It's a spring league. It don't matter who your starter is for real. You can play 2 quarterbacks. You can give guys opportunities. It's 10-game season. It's not like the NFL. We got 18 games and stuff like that.
Also, bro, on that safety, bro, y'all punter should have picked the ball up outside the end zone, went into the end zone, and went down. He should have just took a knee at the 1-yard line. I don't know why he did that.
Why would he take a knee at the 1-yard line?
Why give up the safety?
They're gonna get the ball at the 1-yard line and score a touchdown.
You don't know that?
Yes, the chances of them scoring a touchdown right there is almost 100.
Bro,
like, I'd rather take my chances and punting it and make it drive down than to give them the ball on the 1-yard line.
In a close game. The game was 6-6.
I'd rather give up 2 than give up 6. That's what I'm telling you. On the 1-yard line, he had to grab it. The tight end was about to grab it for them, so he had to grab it.
I just don't see going into the end zone. I don't know about that.
Yeah, bro. You wouldn't be a good coach because
here's what I'm saying. He was really at like 2-3. He really at the 2-3-yard line.
Bro. He was at the 1-yard line, bro. They would have got the ball, probably ran it in. Like, come on, bro. You got to statistics, dude.
Bro, they're getting
you can give up them 2.
Bro, you're giving up 2 points and possession. Like,
we got the ball back.
When y'all get the ball back, what happened? I didn't see that part.
And we false started.
After y'all kicked it off, after the kickoff for the safety.
After that safety, yes, they drove down, scored. We got the ball back and had a chance.
Y'all gave up 2 points and possession, and they scored again.
But they would have scored quicker. I would take the chances of them driving the field to rather than giving them the ball on the 1-yard line. I'm done talking about it.
They would have scored quicker, right? But y'all would have had more time on the back end, and they only would have had 6 or 7 points instead of 9 or 10.
Nah, bro. Nah. That's not smart. That's your life.
It depends on the way you look at it. If they would have scored quicker, y'all would have got the ball back with more time, and they would have had less points.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't.
You essentially gave them 2 scores back to back and let them take hella time off the clock.
Nah.
That's why, you feel me? If we was on the same coaching
staff, took our chances.
If
they didn't score, or if something happened while they were driving the ball down the field, then everything would have been straight. So we'd rather take our chances.
What I always was taught, bro, as a defensive mindset, what I've always heard defensive mindset be is make the offense run another play. When you make the offense run another play, there's more opportunities for them to make a mistake. Your connection a little iffy today, bro. They ain't pay the Wi-Fi over there. You lagging.
I never heard that.
Make the offense run another play. I've heard that before. Because the more times you make the offense run another play, the more likely they are to make a mistake. You never know. He stop him at the 1-yard line. They might fumble the snap. You never know, bro. So much can go wrong.
Nah, you get a turnover on the opponent's 1-yard line. Look up the statistics and scoring. Shit gonna be nice.
You say. We can look up the analytics.
Come on, bro.
We can look up the analytics. Well, all right, man. Y'all lost. So we can move on. Y'all, that's why you salty. It don't matter how y'all lost. Y'all still lost.
No, we did.
Y'all kept it close, though. Y'all kept it cute. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, we did better than you gave us credit for. We should have won for real. We had 2 turnovers and a block punt. So,
hey, you all know it's so funny, bro. This show turning me into a real hater. I know I picked them by 10, right? While I opened my phone to ESPN, I think I had to run an errand. I cut the game off. I'll pick up my phone. I go to ESPN. I see y'all was up by. I see y'all was up with like a minute left. I'm like, no.
Yeah, you a hater, bro. I caught that out 2 weeks ago, though. I already felt the energy. It's cool. It's cool, bro.
I'm like, ain't no way they finna win. Dre finna be talking spicy on the show. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
The next time I know, I'll refresh it. Y'all boys. Nah. Nah, bro.
It's
You know I
all
want
good, cuz.
to see you win, bro. This is entertaining. Anyway, all right, let's
game 3.
move on, bro. Michigan Panthers, San Antonio Brahmas. San Antonio took it 19-9. Shout out to Quentin Dormady. First start, had a pretty decent game. 1 touchdown, 1 pick, decent yardage. Shout out to that boy. What you think about that game?
The game was straight, bro. It was a good game. It's just San Antonio had a lot going on offense. Too much for Michigan to handle. So, I mean, and their defense was feeding off their offense. Like San Antonio defense was feeding off their offense. Their offense was making big plays, chunk plays. You know, Quinn Dormy came in there and getting the ball out fast, and then their defense started to feed off that. And, you know, Michigan basically just ran.
Yeah, no. Shout out to Quentin, bro. When you switch quarterbacks like that and the whole playbook is still readily available to you, that just shows how locked in your backup quarterback is and how much trust the coaching staff has in the backup quarterback for him to get in here and still be able to run everything that you would run normally.
Facts. Good game, though.
Yeah, definitely a good game. Shout out to them, bro. Shout out to San Antonio. Them boys looking good right now. The Muskegon Panthers kind of took a step back this week. They had been looking good last week, had a really good game. But
win, so you know, it is what it
is. Nah. But hey, you know, I feel like San Antonio's in good hands with Q as the starter. You feel me? I feel like, you know, it's still a long season, but you know, they shouldn't count this. Nobody should count them out because they lost their starting QB. I feel like Michigan got some growing to do, and they're gonna get it together. Definitely. Now we can move on to the last game of this week. Arlington Renegades, Houston Roughnecks. Houston took it 17-9. I picked Houston to win. You're like, you think you're taking Arlington to go 0-4? And I'm like, yeah, I just don't think this is the week they're gonna get it. You know, shout out to Arlington, but they having a lot of issues over there right now. What's your take on this game?
I mean, Luis Perez and them boys in Arlington, I don't know. I got a lot of homies over there. It's just Houston getting better. I just thought Arlington would put it together by now, but you know, it's tough. It's a tough game. It's a tough league. UFL. It's a lot of talent out here. It's not like last year where you had some leagues and now it's like everybody at every position and played in the NFL or, you know, got hella credentials or whatever. You got to come ready to play every week. So, I mean, shout out to Houston for getting their first win. You want to get shout outs. Them boys, shout out to them, you know, Reed and them boys over there. They balling out, man.
Kyle Sennett had a really good game. Shout out to him. You know.
Reed.
From Houston still looking good. You know. So, hey. Yeah, it's tough in Arlington right now, but they're going to get it together, man. That coaching staff too experienced. I know Luis is a competitor, so he's going to get it right. Whatever they need to do to turn this season around, I see them doing it. What'd you say?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I see them turning it around this season. I can't count nobody out. Like we said, a lot of them probably counted them out last season, and they ended up winning the whole thing, you know, so can't count them boys out at all.
No, you can't count them out. They just going to have to play with their backs against the wall every game, you know. They got to figure out how to come up with some wins. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's what it is.
Definitely. Well, before we move on to looking forward to next week's games, I just want to touch on something that the fans might not notice or the fans might not realize. Last year when I was in the XFL, one thing about this league in spring football is I don't think people realize how nerve wracking or how tough this season is on the players, because there is no stability, there is no practice squad, there is no guaranteed contracts. You can be released at any moment in the season, and if you're not on the team, you're not getting paid at all. You got to go back home. You got to move out. A lot of these players are not from the Dallas area, and week to week, you never know when your team might decide, and there's no deadline on when they can cut and bring guys in. So week to week, you never know when, the team might decide to go in a different direction. And what made me talk about that is we've just seen 3 different starters have been released. I think we have the graphic from XFL analysts. The Memphis Showboats, Tease Tabor got released by the Brahmas, which might be shocking to a lot. He was starting at corner. Then we got Christian McFarland, starting safety, got released by the Showboats. Then we have a receiver from the Michigan Panthers that got released. His name is, one moment, slipped my mind. His name is Jordan Sewell, and he's been starting games for them, and they're releasing him. So it's just, this league is different. In NFL, you're not going to see a starter just get released in the middle of the season for no reason. That's crazy. But, it is what it is. It's the landscape. So I just want fans to realize that these players are going through a lot, There's a lot of uncertainty. So shout out to those guys. Hope everything works out for them. Hopefully, they get picked up by another team. It's still a long season. Even a same team might pick them back up. We've seen it happen. But, yeah, I know they're definitely going through a lot of emotions right now, thinking, damn, I was just starting, now I'm being cut. But, that is the landscape of the league right now. You got anything to add?
Oh, no. I thought you this was like a little finals.
Nah.
Talk about next week.
Yeah, no, that was all I want to touch on for next week. So yeah, let's move on to next week. Let's look at next week game. What we got coming up? All right, we can start with the San Antonio versus Arlington. Who you got?
I'm gonna take San Antonio, man. I gotta take them.
I'm gonna take San Antonio too. I think. Go ahead.
Well, as bad as I think Arlington gonna get it together, because they gotta get it together, I just think San Antonio hot right now.
Yeah, Arlington definitely got to get it together. 0-5 is crazy, but I feel like San Antonio, has the ball rolling. It's gonna be Q's second week starting, so he gonna be even that much more comfortable, and everybody around him is gonna be even that much more comfortable with him being in the starting lineup. So I definitely see them keeping the ball rolling. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take San Antonio as well.
All right, week 4, game 2. We got the Brahma.
Week 5.
Say what?
Week 5.
Week 5. Birmingham Stallions against Houston Roughnecks. I'm taking Birmingham. I think it'll be a closer game than people think, though. But I'm gonna take Birmingham.
Yeah, I'm for sure taking Birmingham. I think it's gonna be a close game too, because like I said, I really like Houston defense. I really like Houston defense. So I think but I'm taking Birmingham. I think Birmingham gonna pull it together. It's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see who the starting quarterback actually is. I don't know if that information came out yet, but it's gonna be interesting to see if they go with Coro or if they go with Martinez. But as we've seen, no matter who's in there starting, their offense doesn't seem to lose a beat. So that should be a fun game. But I'm taking Birmingham.
I mean, them boys probably gonna split reps, or they probably going every other game. They probably switch games, so that works for them.
Definitely. All right, so now let's talk about St. Louis versus the DC Defenders. Who you got?
Come on, bro. I don't know why you be asking who you got.
I'm DC. Bro, one day you might, you feel me? One day you might, surprise folks. But no, I'm gonna take y'all, bro. I'm gonna take y'all. I like y'all. I'm gonna take y'all, bro. I feel like it's gonna be a good game. St. Louis definitely coming off a hot game. They got Ja'Cory Pearson back. But as you won't let us forget, y'all got 2 first-round draft picks starting at corner. So hopefully them boys kind of play, you feel me? And I see y'all getting the dub, man.
That boy's a big hater.
I'm hating.
It's all good. It's cool.
I'm hating.
Yeah, game 4, last game. We got Michigan versus the Showboats. Who you got?
I don't even know if I care. These 2 teams kind of be giving me the but I'm gonna take the Saginaw Panthers. I feel like they're gonna take it. The Showboats got a lot going on right now. They just ain't been looking good. They need to fix that protection, man. They got a lot they need to work on as a team. I'm gonna take the Saginaw Panthers taking that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Michigan.
Who?
I feel like I don't know.
Who?
Michigan.
Muskegon.
Detroit. Oh.
Relax.
I'm gonna take the Detroit Panthers. What's the Lions Stadium called?
Ford Field.
Ford Field. I bet. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Panthers, man. I just feel like they made some mistakes last week that's easily fixed. Tough team. The toughest team usually has an edge. I feel like Memphis. I don't know the health status of Case Cookers, but yeah, like you said, they got some things they need to fix and get right. So I'm gonna take Michigan.
Definitely. Well, I think that's it. You feel me? You got anything else to touch on? You want to talk about anything this week?
Appreciate you, the fans. Appreciate the man. Make sure y'all tune into these games. We try to put good football out there for the fans to watch. Make sure y'all support us. Keep supporting me and Big Ham every week. Stay tuned for next week's show. Appreciate y'all love.
Appreciate it. Yeah, follow me on HAM65_. Follow the joint page, ham.dirty on Instagram. Check out our YouTube channel. A lot of things coming. Appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in.